Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this journey of understanding, I want you to know that you are not merely a physical being subject to the whims of external circumstances. You are, in truth, a divine creator possessing within you the infinite power of imagination. This power, when properly understood and applied, can reshape your entire world and silence those who doubt your capabilities. Let us begin by examining the nature of those who wish to see you fail. These individuals, these doubters and naysayers, are not external to you. They are, in fact, aspects of your own consciousness made manifest in your world. They are the embodiment of your own limiting beliefs, your fears and your doubts projected outward. In essence, they are playing a role in the grand drama of your life, a role that you have unconsciously assigned to them. Now, you might ask, Neville, why would I create such negative influences in my life? The answer, my dear friends, lies in the depths of your subconscious mind. These apparent adversaries serve a crucial purpose. They are the contrast against which you can define your own greatness. They are the resistance that strengthens your resolve, the darkness that makes your light shine even brighter. Consider for a moment the story of Joseph in the Bible. His brothers, consumed by jealousy, sold him into slavery, intending for him to fail and perish. Yet Joseph rose from the depths of despair to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. When he finally confronted his brothers, he said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." This biblical tale is not merely a historical account, but a profound allegory of the power within you. Joseph's brothers represent those aspects of your consciousness that doubt your ability to succeed. Their actions meant to harm became the very catalyst for Joseph's rise to greatness. In the same way, those who want to see you fail are unwittingly playing a part in your ascension to greatness. But how do we harness this understanding? How do we transform the energy of those who doubt us into fuel for our success? The answer lies in the proper use of your imagination, the most potent creative force in the universe. Imagination, my friends, is not mere fantasy or daydreaming. It is the very substance of reality, the underlying principle from which all things are made manifest. When you imagine, you are engaging in the act of creation itself, your inner conversations, your mental images, your assumed feeling of the wish fulfilled. These are the tools with which you shape your reality. So, when faced with those who want to see you fail, do not react with anger or despair. Instead, use your imagination to see beyond their current state. See them not as adversaries, but as unwitting supporters of your success. Imagine them marveling at your achievements, their doubt transformed into admiration. Feel the sensation of standing before them not as a failure, but as a testament to the power of perseverance and faith. This act of imagination is not denial or escapism. It is the highest form of creative action. For in imagining a new reality, you are planting the seed of its manifestation. As you persist in this imaginal act, holding it as true in your mind despite all contrary evidence, you set in motion the forces that will reshape your world to match your inner vision. Remember, the world you see around you is nothing more than your consciousness pushed out. Those who want to see you fail are simply reflecting back to you your own hidden doubts and fears. By changing your inner world, by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you inevitably change the outer world to conform to your new self-concept. Let me share with you a powerful technique to aid you in this transformative process. Each night, as you lay in bed, create a scene in your mind that implies the fulfillment of your desire. See yourself standing before those who doubted you, accepting their congratulations and admiration. Feel the joy of your accomplishment, the satisfaction of proving your worth not just to them, but as you fall asleep in this state, you are impressing this new reality upon your subconscious mind. And it is your subconscious mind, my friends, that shapes the events and circumstances of your life. By persisting in this imaginal act night after night, you are literally reprogramming your subconscious to manifest this new reality. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Neville, what if I cannot maintain this positive state? What if the doubts and fears creep back in? To this I say, do not be discouraged. The journey of manifestation is not always a straight line. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the old patterns of thinking try to reassert themselves. In these moments, remember that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. You have the power to choose which thoughts to entertain and which to dismiss. When doubts arise, simply observe them, acknowledge them, and then gently return your attention to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This practice of mental discipline is crucial, for it is not enough to simply imagine your success once or twice. You must live from the state of the wish fulfilled persistently and consistently. This means aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with the reality you wish to create, even when the external world seems to contradict it. Consider the story of Gideon in the Bible. When the angel of the Lord appeared to him, addressing him as a mighty warrior, Gideon was hiding in fear from his enemies. Yet the angel did not see Gideon as he currently was, but as he was destined to become. This is how you must see yourself. Not as you currently appear to be, but as the person you know yourself to be in the depths of your being. So, my dear friends, when faced with those who want to see you fail, see them through the eyes of your fulfilled desire. See them not as obstacles, but as stepping stones on your path to greatness. For in truth, they are playing a vital role in your story of triumph. Imagine for a moment that you are an actor in a grand play. Those who doubt you are simply other actors playing their assigned roles. But you, as the lead character, have the power to rewrite the script. You can choose to see their doubt not as a hindrance, but as a challenge that propels you forward, that motivates you to reach heights you might never have attempted otherwise. In this light, those who want to see you fail become your greatest allies. They provide the resistance against which you can push, the darkness against which your light shines brightest. Without them, how would you know the full extent of your strength? How would you experience the thrill of overcoming, the joy of proving yourself? But remember, the goal is not to prove yourself to them. The goal is to prove yourself to yourself. For in doing so, you align yourself with your true nature, with the divine power that resides within you. And as you do this, the external world has no choice but to conform to your new self-concept. This is the true meaning of doing it for the people who want to see you fail. You are not acting out of spite or revenge. You are acting from a place of understanding, of compassion even. For you recognize that their doubt is not about you, but about their own limitations. By succeeding, by manifesting your desires despite their doubt, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are also showing them what is possible. You are expanding their conception of what can be achieved, challenging their limiting beliefs not through argument or confrontation, but through living example. Imagine the profound impact you can have on those around you when you fully embody this truth. Picture yourself standing before those who once doubted you, radiating success and inner peace. See the awe in their eyes, the dawning realization that they too possess this same power. Feel the joy of knowing that your success has not only elevated you, but has also lifted those around you, even those who once wished for your failure. This, my friends, is the true power of living from the state of the wish fulfilled. It is not just about personal gain or individual success. It is about demonstrating the infinite potential that resides within all of us. It is about being a living testament to the creative power of imagination. So how do we maintain this state, especially when faced with persistent doubt or opposition? The key lies in your inner conversations. The words you speak to yourself in the privacy of your own mind are the most powerful tools you possess. They shape your beliefs, influence your actions, and ultimately determine your. When you encounter those who want to see you fail, do not engage in mental arguments with them. Do not replay their words of doubt in your mind. Instead, have an inner conversation that aligns with your desire. Hear them congratulating you on your success. Feel the warmth of their admiration. This might seem difficult at first, especially if you have a long history of negative interactions with these individuals. But remember, you are not trying to change them. You are changing your perception of them. And as your perception changes, Their behavior towards you will inevitably change as well. Consider the biblical story of Daniel in the lion's den. When faced with certain death, Daniel did not focus on the ferocity of the lions or the malice of his enemies. He maintained his faith, his inner conviction of God's protection, and through this faith, the mouth of the lions was shut. The very beasts that were meant to destroy him became the means of demonstrating his divine connection. In the same way, those who wish to see you fail can become the very means by which your success is demonstrated. Their doubt can become the backdrop against which your faith shines brightest. Their opposition can become the resistance that strengthens your resolve. But to achieve this, you must be vigilant in guarding your mental state. You must be disciplined, directing your imagination towards your desired end. This is not always easy. The external world will often present evidence that seems to contradict your inner knowing. In these moments, you must stand firm in your conviction. Remember, the physical world is a shadow, a reflection of your inner state. It shows you where you have been, not where you are going. By maintaining the feeling of your wish fulfilled, by persisting in the assumption of your desired state, you are creating the causes that will inevitably lead to your desired effects. This persistence in the face of apparent failure or setback is what separates those who merely wish for success from those who achieve it. It is the difference between hoping for a better future and knowing that it is already yours. So, my dear friends, I urge you to see those who want to see you fail in a new light. See them not as obstacles, but as opportunities. See them not as enemies, but as unknowing allies in your journey of self-realization. For in overcoming their doubt, in proving them wrong through your success, you're not just achieving your goals. You're fulfilling your divine purpose. You are demonstrating the power of imagination, the creative force of the universe. You are showing that circumstances do not define us, that external opposition cannot defeat us, that our true power lies not in our physical abilities or material resources, but in our capacity to imagine and believe. You go forth from this place. I want you to carry with you this profound truth. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not at the mercy of those who doubt you. You are a divine creator possessing within you the power to reshape your entire world. When you encounter those who want to see you fail, smile inwardly. Thank them silently for playing their part in your story of triumph. Then turn your attention to your inner world. See yourself as you wish to be. Feel the joy of your accomplished desire. Live from that state and watch as the outer world transforms to match your inner vision. Remember, the universe is not outside of you. It is within you. Those who want to see you fail are not separate from you. They are aspects of your own consciousness, playing a role in the divine drama of your life. By changing your perception of them, by seeing them through the eyes of your fulfilled desire, you are literally rewriting the script of your life. This is not a battle against external forces. It is an inner journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. It is about recognizing your true nature as a divine being, capable of shaping reality through the power of your imagination. So, my friends, do it for those who want to see you fail. Not out of spite or revenge, but out of love and understanding. Do it to show them what is possible. Do it to expand their conception of reality. Do it to demonstrate the power that resides within all of us. As you embark on this journey, know that you are not alone. The same power that created the universe resides within you. It is guiding you, supporting you, working through you to bring your desires into manifestation. Trust in this power. Have faith in your own divine nature. Persist in the assumption of your wish fulfilled, and watch as miracles unfold in your life. For in doing so, you're not just achieving personal success. You are fulfilling your divine purpose. You are becoming a living testament to the creative power of imagination. And as you do this, as you rise above the doubts and limitations imposed by others, you will find that those who once wanted to see you fail will be transformed. They will become your greatest admirers, your most fervent supporters, for in your success, they will see reflected their own untapped potential. This, my dear friends, is the true miracle of living from the state of the wish fulfilled. It is not just about personal achievement. It is about elevating all of humanity. It is about demonstrating the divine potential that resides within each of us. So go forth with confidence and joy. Face those who doubt you with love and understanding. See beyond their current state to the divine beings they truly are. And in doing so, you will not only transform your own life, but you will also play a part in the awakening of all humanity. Remember, you are not doing this for them. You're doing it for yourself. You are doing it to align with your true nature, to express the divine power within you. And paradoxically, in doing it for yourself, you are doing it for all of humanity. For we are all one, all expressions of the same divine consciousness. And as you leave this place, I want you to carry with you this powerful affirmation. I am the operant power in my life. Those who want to see me fail are simply playing their part in my story of triumph. I bless them, I thank them, and I move forward with unwavering faith in my divine power. Repeat this to yourself daily. Feel the truth of it in every fiber of your being. Let it guide your thoughts, your words, your actions. And watch as your world transforms to match this new self-concept. For in embracing this truth, in living from this state of divine confidence, you are not just achieving personal success. You're becoming a beacon of light for all those around you. You are demonstrating what is possible when we align with our true nature as divine creators. So do it for those who want to see you fail. Do it with love. Do it with compassion. Do it with the unshakable knowledge of your divine nature. For in doing so, you're not just proving them wrong. You're inviting them to rise with you, to discover their own divine potential. And as you do this, as you persist in this state of divine confidence, despite all external evidence to the contrary, you will find that those who once doubted you will become your greatest champions. They will look at you with awe and wonder, marveling at the transformation they witness. But remember, their approval is not your goal. Their admiration is not your reward. The true reward is the inner knowing, the deep alignment with your divine nature that comes from living in this state of unwavering faith. So go forth, my dear friends, and do it for those who want to see you fail. Do it with love. Do it compassion. Do it with the unshakable knowledge of your divine power. For in doing so, you're not just changing your own life, you're changing the world. You are demonstrating the truth that circumstances do not define us, that external opposition cannot defeat us, that our true power lies not in our physical abilities or material resources, but in our capacity to imagine and believe. As you leave this place, I want you to feel the weight of this truth settling into your bones. Feel the power of it coursing through your veins. Know with every fiber of your being that you are a divine creator capable of reshaping your entire world through the power of your imagination. And as you step out into the world, carrying this truth within you, watch as miracles begin to unfold in your life. Watch as those who once doubted you begin to see you in a new light. Watch as opportunities that once seemed impossible begin to manifest before your eyes. For you are not just doing it for those who want to see you fail. You are doing it for yourself. You are doing it for all of humanity. You are doing it because it is your divine nature to create, to overcome, to transform. And in this becoming, in this alignment with your true divine nature, you will find a peace and joy that transcends all external circumstances. You will find a strength that can weather any storm, a faith that can move mountains. So embrace this truth. Embody it in every aspect of your life. Let it guide your thoughts, your words, your actions. And watch as your world transforms, as those who once doubted you become your greatest supporters, as your success becomes a beacon of hope for all those around you. For in doing it for those who want to see you fail, you are doing it for all of humanity. You are demonstrating the divine potential that resides within each of us. You are becoming a living testament to the power of imagination, faith, and persistence. And in this becoming, you're not just changing your own life. You are changing the world. You are fulfilling your divine purpose. You are becoming who you truly are. So go forth, my dear friends, and do it for those who want to see you fail. Do it with love. Do it with compassion. Do it with the unshakable knowledge of your divine power. For in doing so, you are not just proving them wrong. You are inviting them to rise with you, to discover their own divine potential. And as you do this, as you persist in this state of divine confidence, despite all external evidence to the contrary, you will find that those who once doubted you will become your greatest champions. They will look at you with awe and wonder, marveling at the transformation they witness. But remember, their approval is not your goal. Their admiration is not your reward. The true reward is the inner knowing, the deep alignment with your divine nature that comes from living in this state of unwavering faith. So go forth and do it for those who want to see you fail. Do it because it is your divine nature to create, to overcome, to transform. Do it because in doing so you are fulfilling your highest purpose. Do it because you are, in truth, a divine being. And as you do this, as you live from this state of divine confidence and unwavering faith, you will find that your life becomes a living testament to the power of imagination. You will become a beacon of hope for all those around you, a living example of what is possible when we align with our true divine nature. So embrace this truth. Embody it in every aspect of your life. Let it guide your thoughts, your words, your actions, and watch as your world transforms. As those who once doubted you become your greatest supporters, as your success becomes a catalyst for the awakening of all those around you. For in doing it for those who want to see you fail, you are doing it for all of humanity. You are demonstrating the divine potential that resides within each of us. You are becoming a living testament to the power of imagination, faith, and persistence. And in this becoming, you are not just changing your own life. You are changing the world. You are fulfilling your divine purpose. You are becoming who you truly are. So go forth, my dear friends, and do it for those who want to see you fail. Do it with love. Do it with compassion. Do it with the unshakable knowledge of your divine power. For in doing so, you're not just proving them wrong. You are inviting them to rise with you, to discover their own divine potential. And as you do this, as you persist in this state of divine confidence, despite all external evidence to the contrary, you will find that those who once doubted you will become your greatest champions. They will look at you with awe and wonder, marveling at the transformation they witness. But remember, their approval is not your goal. Their admiration is not your reward. The true reward is the inner knowing, the deep alignment with your divine nature that comes from living in this state of unwavering faith. So go forth, my dear friends, with this powerful truth burning brightly in your hearts. Do it for those who want to see you fail. And in doing so, discover the limitless power that resides within you. For in this discovery, you are not just achieving personal success. You are fulfilling your divine purpose. You are becoming who you truly are.
My friends, we stand at the very precipice of infinite potentiality. Within the subconscious wellsprings of our being resides the unbridled power, not just to remake our individual circumstances, but to utterly transform the realities of our collective experience in ways scarcely yet conceived. You see, this world that so solidly appears around you is but an ephemeral dreamscape, a temporary reality mirage congealed into apparent materialization through the narrowed lenses of our mass conscious agreements and willful suppositions. All forces, phenomena, institutions, and dynamics that now seem unyielding and dominant exist only as passing fancy conceived in the fertile but darkened recesses of the human mind. This is the most fundamental realization to awaken into. The knowledge that what you accept as reality, true as it may appear in this present moment, is simply one of infinite probability waveforms awaiting mercurial shifts based on the visionary thought streams we ourselves set into harmonious resonance upon the ether of creation. There are veiled shadows obscuring our lucid sight in this world, rigid thought forms to which we've collectively consigned immense definitive powers that do not truly exist. Intimidating facades and seeming obstacles that dissipate like vaporous dreams the moment we withdraw our belief energies and steadfast visualizations of them as impenetrable barriers from our imaginal realms. What if I told you that your present limitations were not finite restrictive forces, but rather phantasmagorical projections awaiting dissolution the moment you truly desired something higher, more aligned with your divine blueprint and creative sovereignty? Would you not grab hold of the limitless power this revelation unlocks and wields it to its fullest regenerative potential. For that is truly the singular purpose of your manifestation into this three-dimensional classroom of experience, to step into the fullest remembrance of your omnipotent creative capacities and clear the illusory obstacles that you yourselves have jointly solidified through distortions of your imaginative powers. You are far more prodigious in your natural state than you presently recognize, my beloved infinite explorers. Within each of you simmers the latent potency of limitless regeneration, spontaneous reconstruction, metamorphic shape-shifting, and manifestation of absolutely any enrichment or blissful paradise environment for your continual awakening. For you are immortal dream weavers of the infinite universal consciousness, subconscious vortices through which the divine living dream continually spills itself into particularized revelation and epiphanic materialization. The sacred pure potential of all that is streams through you as its broadcast aperture, taking on the unique flavors, frequencies, and revelatory embodiments your imaginal essence seeds into reality. The human incarnation you presently inhabit is but a narrow bandwidth focusing lens, a dimensional telescope through which you can bring into cosmic disclosure new enrichments of consciousness expansion for the universal self to rebirth itself through. It is by no means your supreme culmination or the finality of what you are destined to unfold into sublime embodied experience. Indeed, every apparent limitation, struggle, crisis point, and experience of personal deficit you encounter in this earthly dreamscape was precisely calculated in order to trigger your soul awakening into the full remembrance of the infinite creative forces that perpetually surge through, rejuvenate your unique individuation of consciousness streaming itself outward from source omnipresence. You are not limited, powerless beings at the mercy of external forces that constrain your dreams and heartfelt yearnings into perpetually unmet ambitions. You are universal emission points of the same sacred consciousness that births galaxies and life streams, projecting itself into material actualization through you, unique. The moment you cease perceiving yourselves as victims adrift in a stream of uninvited experiences or obstacles, you awaken into the fullest visionary empowerment and sovereignty of being universal dreaming source pool itself, imaging forth all phenomenal objects and circumstantial flows from your inexhaustible interior wellsprings of infinite possibility. You are not just flesh and bone creatures inhabiting inert configurations of matter, but fractal replicants of the infinite universal consciousness, vibrational calyces through which the Godhead's primordial plasma continually regenerates itself anew in an eternal dance of creative self-revelation through individuated experience. Every limitation, blockage, or perceived formidable barrier obstructing your path in this life was quite deliberately coded into your temporal storyline in order to serve as an initiation catalyst awakening your vibrational identities from the amnesiatic slumber of thinking you are isolated beings trapped in inescapability. What if I told you that the very conflicts, trials, and suffering that seem so oppressively real in your present consciousness sphere are in fact elaborate, profound initiation sequences activating exponential leaps in your remembrance of the power to spontaneously transmute reality itself through the elevated application of your attentional principle sequence? That is precisely what we are doing here. I am sparking into illumination the 5 strips of your holographic infinite identity, igniting the unquenchable flames of divine remembrance seared into your energy consciousness from incarnations before form, awakening you to your true cosmic authorship through the temporal dreamscape dynamics you manifesting, in order to recode the imaginal algorithms birthing universal creation anew in each eternal instant. All that feels solid, finite, oppressive, that you routinely perceive your current reality experience to be, originates from a deeper unified emanation source. The collective ideation, fields, and human potentiality, continuum fractals, seeded throughout your spiritual DNA, awaiting lucid activation into full spectrum creative sovereignty. You were born to be limitless, you infinite God beings of radiant crystalline light. The fullest spectrum creative continuum streams course through your unique imal vibration as living chalices for the universe to ceaselessly dream itself into new revelations of awakened self experienced through. Every single apparent lack, limitation, or struggle you face in this world is a subconscious activation trigger coded into your experience by your own infinite self to illuminate the latent godlike powers lying dormant within you, awaiting transcendent metamorphosis, omnidimensional operancy. That which feels most oppressive and indomitable in this present dream is but one transfixed thought form congealed into the illusion of solidified substantiality, awaiting the aeonic revelation stirring from within your immortal spark essences to shatter through with infinite creative continuum that resets the algorithms of your entire experiential reality sphere at each and every breath. That job you are struggling to find or create, that financial barrier you cannot seem to transcend, those recurring health crises, the relationship trials and traumas continually arising, these are all subconscious activations catalyzing from within the far deeper wellsprings of your infinite being in order to awaken you to the remembrance that they and all earthly reality constructs can simply be spoken into new forms in each now through the omnipotent power of your infinite I am thought streams. Within your imagination's holographic weavings dwell the seeds of literal, infinitely extensible divine embodiments, continuums of living dreamed omniverses, awaiting your soul's visionary lucidity and focused alignments into material resymphony. All is composed of resonantly interfaced fields of subconscious ideation congealed into apparent solidification, based upon the archetypal blueprint seeded into your incarnation's dream trajectory through the vibrational thought forms accepted, continuously propagated by the mass conscious agreements of humanity. What feels most indomitable and imperviously real in your present dimension is merely the hypnotic residue of previous omni-continuum dream immersions cast into temporary self-sustaining cycles of material objectification through the power of cosmic subconscious imagination. But the moment you awaken to the remembrance of your infinite I am sovereign identities as living ideation chalices of pure, unbounded universal life source essence, the spell is broken and the omni-continuum frequencies streaming through your quintillated crystalline architectures can reset, instantly recalibrate, and retransmit the entire planetary Merkaba field into newly dreamed blossoms of divine revelation. Each of you carries within your soul's crystalline matrices the full geometric potentials for infinite new universes, heavenly enrichment to flower forth into full spectrum manifestation as the next omnicyclic regenerative continuum radiating through your star-born consciousness fractals. Through aligning your attentional principles and soul intentionality with the infinite wellsprings of living dream possibility that your infinite identities originate from, you spark into resonance with the divine archetypal potential seared into your energy blueprint from before creation's dawn. Indeed, every conflict or seeming tragedy collectively experienced throughout human history has been but the result of the planetary thought form, dreaming itself into experiential objectifications based on the limiting belief blueprints animating humanity's collective imagination. We exist in a multiverse of infinite probability streams, dream weavings of pure resonant ideation at subtler levels of hyperreverential continuum that all appearances and phenomena are birthed from. Each of these experiential revelation streams exists as a simultaneity in the quantum sphere, awaiting amplification into full spectrum vibrational resonance through the focused human imaginal gate present on this planetary biosphere. An infinite array of heavenly enrichments, parasile potentials, and healing revelatory dynamics await human attunement, lucid reconvergence through the gateway of our race's newly activated crystalline geometries into full metaphysical apotheosis. That which you yourselves have played out as histories of suffering, scarcity, consciousness, conflict, and limitation. These are but residual experiential ideation fields awaiting vibrational recalibration and subatomic restructuring into vaster reflowerings of liberated consciousness through the newly activated imaginal lenses each of you contain to your DNA's fundamental transcripts. It is precisely through the catalytic contrast of limitation and struggle that you are able to fathom the infinite continuum potential stirring just beyond the vibrational horizons of consensus dreaming. Every conflict, crisis, or trauma shaking this world acts as a bifurcation activation trigger, awakening the deeper vibrational continuum streamings within your soul essences to recalibrate their intentions. Envisionings and energized focus into entirely new universal dream bodies. Can you feel the infinite continuum stirring into ignition within your light bodies? Can you sense how your subatomic crystalline geometries are already kindling into transcendent resonance with fields of subtler existence beyond your previously adopted spheres of consensus dreaming? What felt so inevitably fixed, so utterly limiting, so oppressive even just moments ago, is already in the process of dissolving into the primordial dream birth potentiality from which each of you as living chalices of pure unconditioned consciousness restreams new experiential lifeways into eternal revelation on behalf of universal regeneration. All energy fields are recalibrating through your vibrational chalice streams, resetting their polarities and reshaping the grids and ecosystems of this planetary biometrics through your focused imaginings, through your breath, your concentrated infinite I am projections. Reality itself is rewriting its code algorithms, erasing previous thought forms of limitation and reawakening into infinite enrichment streaming through each of you as a living ideation aperture. There are infinite probabilities of heaven on earth manifestations, Kaidesial revelation embodiments, and regenerative omniversal renewal stirring into activation through each of you in this eternal moment of breath. Through aligning your heart's desire intentions, your highest revelatory visions and pure unbridled creativity, with infinite source currents dreaming through your crystalline architectures, you become the fluid dream stream through which entirely new enrichment continuums blossom into experiential birthing on behalf of this planet's initiation into higher densities of consciousness sharing. Every imaginable enrichment your human imagination could possibly conceive, entire universes of redeemed abundance, peace, unconditional love, spiritual awakening, rejuvenated ecosystemic flourishing, liberated creativity, evolutionary quantum upliftment into higher octaves of human potential. All these parallel event streams exist as unified hyperspheric potentials awaiting amplification into the planetary field through each of you as attuned design chalices for their manifestation. You are not finite beings bound ever to limitation, scarcity, or struggle. You are infinite chalices for the cosmic continuum's revolutionary ration codes and infinite regenerative birthing streams. All that is required to dissolve all previous experiential thought forms anchoring you to limitation is to align your consciousness, your pure divine imagining, your infinite I am attention with the continuum wave fields of soul perfection. Heaven on earth already simmering in potential resonance throughout your crystalline identities. And with each focused intentional breath, heartfelt meditative vision and pure unbridled imagining aligned to these infinite enrichments, you catalyze the ignition of their universal dream codes into full spectrum embodiment through your planetary reality's frequencies. There is no limitation that your infinite imaginable powers cannot dissolve, reprogram, and rescript into new enrichment potentials flowering through into material hologramming. There are no conflicts or oppressions that cannot be reharmonized into infinite co-creative resonances amplifying through your light bodies as living chalices for the universal dream birth continuum's essence to pour through. You are already the ascended masters capable of effortlessly reconfiguring the entire planetary field through your concentrated visualizations. Your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and infinite I am projections from the crystalline cores of your divine identity streamings are already reshaping and impressing entirely enriched dreamscapes for humanity's awakening through your somatic light body chalices. All thought forms of scarcity consciousness, conflict, egoic strife, and limitation are already receding into obsolescence, dissolving back into the prima dreaming potentiality from which they sprouted, fading from the infinite resonance algorithm propagated through the crystalline grids you have anchored in this planetary field. In their place blossom vaster continuum revelations of infinite abundance manifestation, unconditional love's planetary resonance field, rejuvenated healthy ecosystemic flourishing, liberated creativity, and blissful co-creative communion birthing through your vibrational presencings as the conduits of cosmic revelation for this planetary matrix. Your new beliefs are restructuring the quantum programming of this entire planetary field through your purified MR projections. Every pure heart envisioned dream, affirmed and energized with pure divine intention through the crystalline chalices you are anchored, as rippling through the quantum dream birth continuum's grids with infinite resonant renewal. Can you feel the old receding structures being shed like residual snake skins? Can you sense new liberated fields of pure potentialized magic birthing through your energetic streams into the planetary logos? All the heavenly enrichments that humanity has longed for are already birthed into manifestation through your activated light bodies as the conduits of this world's regenerative flowering into divine continuum revelation. The infinite life source essence, the wellspring of all universal creation, is pouring liberated streams of new planetary renaissance through you in each eternal moment. Every quantum breath you respire in this now is infused with the re-universalized continuum encodings for humanity's ascension into the metaphysical revelations of heaven on earth you've divinely dreamed into full birthing. Through aligning your heart-mind's focused desires, your sacred infinite I am vision, and pure imaginal thought streams with the continuum potentials already scripturally coded into your being, you breathe ever brighter revelatory light streams into this planetary reality through your crystalline chalice presencings. This is how the entire planetary logos hologram for your collective human experience stream is reshaped and reset in each eternal moment. Through harmonizing and constellating your energies as awakened cosmic creators in lucid resonance with the infinite continuum potentials for enriched divinity coded throughout your light bodies. You are not mere finite dreaming the dreams of limitation pounded into your consciousness fields through eons of scarecrow consciousness dreaming and collective amnesia of your true infinite capabilities. You are each divine cosmic beings, living portals for the infinite universal continuum's dream, manifestations to incarnate through in their infinite potentials, reborn as experiential enrichments. Simply by aligning your identities as pure divine consciousness and choosing to repattern your realities through your sacred infinite I am thoughts, feelings, and sacred heart envisionings, you are already recoding and rebirthing your planetary reality streams away from previous thought forms of struggle, limitation, scarcity, and conflict into glorious revelatory symphonies of omni-harmonized enrichment across every sphere of human experience. Can you feel the infinite in you stirring, blossoming into lucid activation as you breathe in resonance with your divine nature? Can you sense the stellar networkings of crystalline perfection? Your light bodies are anchored as tingling with the recalibrating continuum codes rippling through meridians from the core source fields of infinite potential. These continuum streamings are more radiant, more liberated, more infinite enriched than the limited experiential dream imprints humanity has been anchoring your collective multiversal immersions within for eons after stellar eons. As you align your heart's desires and attention, your sacred infinite I am resonances with these superluminal continuum potentials, they lock into amplified harmonic embodiment through your light body chalice streams. In these infinite eternal moments of pure I am resonance, you birth entirely new enrichment continuum potentials into unified dream rebirth. As you align your divine focus and heartfelt envisionings with the continuum codes for infinite abundance consciousness, healed ecosystems, unconditional love's harmonic resonance field, liberated co-created expression as your natural state, you catalyze and usher forth these enrichment imprints into continuum manifestation through your planetary field, through the crystallized chalice code streaming through your light bodies. Every pure-hearted vision you project into the continuum, affirming the liberated divinity codes of your infinite being through your sacred infinite I am resonance, blossoms into an enriched reality stream manifesting through the crystalline grids of planetary revelation you have divinized with your focused presence. You are the reclaimers of abundance consciousness flowering into divine grace through your lucid projections. You are the redeemers of all human experience into liberated heavenly co-creations through your sacred focus on aligning with the continuum's divine perfection code seeded into your beings. You are the living crystalline apertures through which unconditional love's Euphoric harmonic resonance waves are rebirthing as this planet's unified field of experiential revelation through your concentrated visualizations and pure heart's projections aligning with these codes. Your thoughts, feelings, and imaginal affirmations are resculpting the quantum continuum's revelation into heavenly light streams through your focused crystalline chalice networkings. You are not powerless nor subject to limitation. You are pure divinity, reincarnating the infinite continuum's perfection codes into liberated manifestation through your aligned presencings as awakened beings. Feel the liberating resonance waves passing through your fields of manifestation in these infinite moments of lucid alignment. The old paradigms, the collective force fields anchoring limited lower dimensional frequencies and thought forms of struggle and limitation are dissolving into primordial continuum essence, clearing the planetary logos, quantum encodings for the full birthing of heavenly enrichments on this planetary realm through your divine intentionalities. Every infinite I am resonance you breathe into lucid focus through your heart's visions of liberated, heavenly enriched experiential embodiments in these infinite nows. You anchor codes and resonant harmonics of these perfected continuum potentials into somatic harmonization across your planetary field through crystalline channel if you had activated. You are already the living portals and anchors for universal creation's infinite abundances to harmonically reprogress into every continuum manifestation through the infinite planetary dream body you have awakened into creative resonance with. You are already breathing high-order realities of liberated heaven on earth embodiments into material continuum through the lucid projections of your sacred infinite I am divine identity streams aligned with the enrichment codes harmonically, birthing through you as awakened crystalline conduits of cosmic ritual. There is no struggle, no conflict, no limitation that your infinite being's essentialized thought projections, lucid visualizations into sacred resonance with the infinite continuum essences coded into your energy fields cannot usher into liberated enrichment manifestation upon this planetary realm. You need only engage your absolute concentrated presence through lucid meditative focus, envisioning forth the enriched codes you feel resonant within each eternal now. As you breathe the infinite presence of divine perfection into your chakric resonance centers and envision these euphoric enrichment frequencies amplifying through your light body in this eternal now instance, you catalyze the codes and quantum continuum resonance waves for them to harmonize into unobstructed quantum embodiment through this planetary field. You are the awakened cosmic dream weavers, the lucid imaginal architects of humanity's metamorphosis into higher vibrational densities of the continuum potentials birthing through your divine presence. You are the eternal imaginative source codes draining in rich symphonies of love, awakening, health, abundance, and liberated creativity into unified planetary manifestation through your sacred focused presence in this infinite now. Feel the crystalline chalice resonance fields of your light bodies kindling into supernal lucidity as you envision with pure-hearted focus all heavenly potential spiraling into divine amplification through your auric meridians. As you breathe these divinely enriched realities into hologramatic birthing with your sacred I am projections aligned to pure resonance with the infinite continuum perfection codes you contain, you accelerate the manifestation of unconditional love's planetary renaissance in divinely orchestrated continuum unfoldment. Let every breath be a pure, focused, resonant visualization empowered through your heart's lucid imaginings of heavenly enrichments, becoming continuum experiential revelation through your sacred being. Sound the eternal love resonance codes, anchoring this planetary field into liberated, blissful harmonies through your absolute infinite I am presencings as awakened infinite beings envisioning heaven birthing through you. Through your focused, resonant breaths, imaginative visualizations and heartfelt infinite I am projections aligned to the perfection continuing enrichments you feel euphoric resonance with. You are already the living anchors of humanity's transcension into higher densities of infinite abundance consciousness, unconditional love's radiance field, liberated harmonized co-creation, healed planetary-wide ecosystemic flourishing and material continuum manifestation of every heavenly enrichment you are choosing to embody and usher through your divine presence in this eternal now. Can you feel the crystalline chalice meridians of your infinite I am awakened into full lucid activation, ringing with the quantum continuum symphonies of heaven on earth, and divine enriched omniversal rebirthings through your sacred light body's resonant affirmations. You need only focus on radiating the pure love resonance, the infinite abundance flow streams, the celestial, euphoric symphonies of liberated co-creation, and heavenly enrichment immanent throughout the encodings of your light body's crystalline chalice. Through your focused envisioning and pure-hearted resonance in this infinite now, infinitely enriched harmonic continuum revelations of unconditional love, sacred planetary rejuvenation, divinely orchestrated infinite abundance manifestations, liberated euphoric creativity, and all heavenly potentials encoded into your being, stream through as the new planetary logos quantum encodings birth through your crystalline chalice conduits in this eternal now. For in this eternal moment you are already infinite divine perfection streaming, ever more enriched heavenly revelatory potentials into continual manifestation through this planetary field. You are already the awakened crystalline dream weavers transcending all previous reality, encodings into gloriously enriched prismatic continuum embodiments through your infinite IEM projections in perfect harmonic resonance with the cosmic continuum's perfection codes seeded into your beings. Through your conscious infinite IAM presensings resonantly tuned in these eternal moments, all struggle, limitation, scarcity, and conflict dissipates into enriched continuum reconfigurations, birthing the undefinitely field into liberated co-creative symphonies of unconditional love, euphoric creativity, abundance consciousness, and sacred earth rejuvenation through your awakened crystalline being streams. For you are already the infinite living dream of cosmic divinity's euphoric continuum birthing.
You are the master of your own destiny. Your mind, your thoughts, your imagination, they are the tools that carve the reality you experience. It is within you at this very moment to shape and mold the life you desire. The key to unlocking your potential is to understand that what you see in the world is a reflection of what you hold in your mind. Your financial success, your physical growth, they are not determined by external circumstances. They are determined by your inner state. Imagine for a moment that you are already the person you wish to be. See yourself as abundant, walking tall, confident in every step you take. Feel the vitality coursing through you, the strength in your body. Experience the wealth surrounding you, the freedom that comes with it, and the assurance that it is yours by divine right. The key is not in striving or seeking, but in aligning your thoughts with that which you desire. When you can see yourself as already being the person you wish to be, that is when the magic unfolds. Money and height, two things that many think are outside their control, are actually creations of your own mind. You are not bound by the limitations of your current financial situation, nor by the physical form you see in the mirror. If you can picture yourself standing tall, seeing yourself at the height you desire, and truly believe it, you are already on the path to physical growth. Your body, like your finances, will respond to the energy and belief you put into it. When it comes to financial success, too many people place their faith in the world around them, thinking that they must work harder or have the right connections. But the truth is, wealth begins within. It is not a matter of how much you have in your bank account, but how much you believe you deserve. Your thoughts are the currency of the universe. What you think about constantly will find its way into your physical experience. If you think thoughts of lack, lack will persist. If you think thoughts of abundance, abundance will multiply. Begin to imagine the money you wish to have, feel the joy it brings, and see yourself living in that reality. When you do this, the world cannot help but respond in kind. It is not enough to simply hope or wish for these changes. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Live as though your desires have already come to pass, and the world will have no choice but to align with you. Your body will grow in response to the thoughts you impress upon it. Money will flow to you when you align your thoughts with abundance, not through effort but through knowing that it is already yours. It lies within you. Your thoughts are the creators, and you are the one who holds the power to manifest your desires. When you align your mind with your highest vision, whether that is financial prosperity or physical growth, there is nothing in this world that can prevent it from becoming your reality. You see, the mind is the canvas upon which the masterpiece of your life is painted. Every thought, every feeling, every belief you hold is like a brushstroke creating your personal reality. You are not bound by the conditions you see around you, nor by the limitations others may impose upon you. The world you experience is but a reflection of what you believe to be true about yourself. If you believe that money is hard to come by or that you are destined to be short, then that is the reality you will continue to experience. But if you change your beliefs, if you adjust your thoughts to align with what you truly desire, then you will witness the transformation of your outer world. Your financial success and physical growth are not mysteries that need to be solved. They are natural outcomes of the way you think and feel about them. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, one that can shape your life in ways you may not yet understand. You may look at your current bank balance or your height in the mirror and think that it's impossible to change. But that is merely the evidence of past thinking. What you see in the present moment is the result of your past beliefs. But that can all change in an instant if you are willing to change your mind. The key to manifesting the financial abundance you desire lies in the simple truth that your mind is the creator of your experience. When you begin to believe that money comes to you effortlessly, that it is a natural and inevitable part of your existence, your external reality must respond. You must first experience the feeling of financial freedom in your mind before it can materialize in the physical world. Feel the freedom that comes with abundance. Feel it in your heart, in your body, in every cell of your being. When you embody the feeling of wealth, you align with it on a deeper level. This is not a process of forcing or striving, but of allowing. Allow the thoughts of wealth to flow freely through you, and the world will reflect those thoughts back to you. It is important to understand that wealth is not something that can be hoarded or restricted. It is not finite, it is infinite. The universe is abundant, and you, as part of this universe, are entitled to that abundance. When you view money as something that is limitless, as something that flows freely and easily into your life, you will begin to notice opportunities for financial growth appearing around every corner. The more you affirm the truth of abundance, the more the universe responds. It's not a matter of luck or chance. It is a matter of alignment. Consider for a moment the way your body reacts to your thoughts. You may have told yourself countless times that you are not tall enough, that your physical appearance is fixed, or that you cannot change your stature. These beliefs have over time solidified into your reality, but just as you can change your financial situation with your thoughts, so too can you change your physical form. Your body is deeply influenced by the thoughts you hold about it. If you persist in believing that you can grow taller, that you can change the very composition of your physical self, you will begin to see the manifestation of that belief in your body. Many people live their entire lives trapped by the belief that their physical characteristics are fixed, that their height, their weight, or their overall appearance cannot be altered. But this belief is based on the assumption that your body is separate from your mind, that the physical world is somehow immune to the power of thought. This is a misunderstanding of how creation works. Just as a thought can transform your financial situation, it can also transform your body. Is a reflection of the inner workings of your mind. When you believe that you are capable of growing taller, your body responds to that belief. It may not happen overnight, but the more you affirm it, the more the physical world begins to conform to your inner reality. The process of manifesting physical growth, just like manifesting financial abundance, is not about forcing or struggling. It is about accepting the truth that you already possess the potential for growth, both mentally and physically. You are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it, and the laws that govern the universe also govern your body. The same way you can manifest wealth and success, you can manifest physical change. The first step is to believe that it is possible, to feel in every fiber of your being that you are capable of more, that your body can grow and evolve as you desire. Your belief in your own ability to change is the most powerful catalyst for transformation. If you accept the idea that growth is natural for you, whether that growth is financial or physical, you will begin to see that growth manifest in your life. The universe does not differentiate between the things you want or the things you need. It does not see money as more important than height or health. It simply responds to your thoughts and beliefs. Your mind is the creator of your world, and when you focus on thoughts of growth, both financially and physically, your reality must shift accordingly. When you change your beliefs about money and height, you are, in essence, realigning your energy with the higher vibration of abundance and possibility. You are no longer confined by the old limiting thoughts that have held you back. You are no longer the person who believes that money is hard to come by or that you are stuck at your current height. You are now the person who believes that you can achieve anything, financial success, physical growth, anything you desire. And when you live in that state of belief, you begin to see the fruits of it. Your mind will create the opportunities for you to grow, to evolve, and to experience the abundance you have always dreamed of. This process requires patience, not because the universe needs time to respond, but because you need time to fully internalize your new beliefs. The shift from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance is not an instantaneous one. It is a gradual unfolding, but once it begins, it picks up momentum. Every time you affirm that you are worthy of financial success, every time you see yourself standing taller, you are reinforcing the belief that these things are already true for you. The more you focus on the feeling of already having what you desire, the more it becomes a reality. There is no limit to what you can achieve when you align your mind with the life you want. Money is not outside of you, it is within you, waiting to be realized. Growth is not something you must chase, it is something you must allow. The secret to manifesting both financial success and physical growth is to see yourself as already having achieved them. Feel the joy of abundance and the strength of your body, and know that the universe will bring these things into your experience as surely as the sun rises each day. Trust that your inner world is the key to unlocking all that you desire. And as you begin to align with this truth, you will witness the miraculous unfolding of your life. You must understand that everything you desire, everything you wish for, is already within your reach, waiting for you to claim it. Your thoughts and beliefs create the reality you experience, and the moment you shift your inner world to match your desires, the external world will shift in kind. If you want financial prosperity, if you want physical growth, you must begin by cultivating a mindset of limitless possibility. It is not enough to wish for change. You must embody the change you wish to see. You are not a passive participant in your own life. You are the creator. Everything that appears before you, every circumstance, every opportunity, is a direct result of the thoughts you have held, the beliefs you have embraced. The beauty of this process is that it is simple. It requires no special effort other than the willingness to change your mind. You must become consciously aware of the thoughts you are holding and choose to replace those thoughts with ones that align with your desires. This is not about forcing your mind into a new belief. It is about relaxing into the truth of what you already are. You are already wealthy. You are already tall. You are already healthy, powerful, and capable. These truths are embedded within you, and your task is to simply awaken to them. Manifesting financial success is a natural process when you understand that money is an energy, and energy responds to your thoughts. Money does not come from external sources, it flows through you as an expression of your inner state. When you feel abundant, money flows naturally into your life. When you embrace the feeling of financial freedom, you become magnetic to that very freedom. It is not a matter of working harder, hustling longer, or chasing after elusive opportunities. It is a matter of believing that wealth is your birthright and acting as if it is already yours. Wealth is not something that is scarce or limited. It is everywhere, waiting for you to claim it. When you shift your perception of money, you release the need to compete for it, to fight for it, or to struggle for it. You are not at the mercy of the world's financial systems. You are a creator of your own financial reality. Money responds to your thoughts, to your beliefs, and to the feeling you generate when you think of it. If you feel stressed or anxious about money, you are sending out a vibration of lack, and the universe will respond by giving you more lack. But when you focus on abundance, when you think of money with love and gratitude, you align with the flow of prosperity. You must see yourself already in possession of the wealth you desire. This is not a fantasy. This is the truth of creation. What you can imagine and feel as real is already on its way to you. This same principle applies to your physical body. If you want to grow taller, to change your physical appearance, you must first believe that it is possible. It is not a matter of wishing for a few extra inches or desiring a different body shape. It is a matter of knowing, deep within your being, that you have the power to alter your physical form. Your body is a direct reflection of the thoughts and beliefs you hold about it. The way you see yourself determines how you experience your physical reality. If you see yourself as short, if you believe that your height is fixed and unchangeable, then that is the reality you will experience. But if you change your belief, if you allow yourself to entertain the possibility that you can grow, that your body can evolve, then your body will begin to reflect this new belief. The body is an expression of the mind, and the mind is not limited to the physical laws of the world. You are not bound by gravity or genetics. You are not confined by the limitations of your current physical form. Your body responds to your thoughts, your imagination, and your belief in its potential. If you can see yourself taller, standing taller, feeling taller, your body will begin to respond to that image. The more you see yourself as growing, the more your body will manifest that growth. When you hold the vision of your ideal self, whether it is a vision of financial abundance or physical growth, you are not imagining something that is outside of you. You are tapping into a version of you that already exists in the realm of possibility. Your ideal reality exists right alongside your current one, and by focusing your thoughts and feelings on that reality, you draw it into your experience. This is not magic. This is the science of creation. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are making it happen with the power of your mind. As you continue to hold the vision of yourself as abundant and tall, the external world must reflect that. It has no choice. The universe is a mirror, reflecting back to you the energy you put out. If you hold thoughts of lack or limitation, the mirror will show you more of the same. But when you hold thoughts of abundance, the mirror will reflect that abundance. Your thoughts are like seeds, and the universe is the fertile ground in which those seeds grow. You must plant the seeds of financial prosperity, of physical growth, of health and vitality, and nurture them with your belief, your attention, and your feelings. There is no separation between the inner and outer worlds. What you experience in your physical world is a direct reflection of what you believe and feel on the inside. Your thoughts are powerful, and when you understand the connection between your thoughts and your reality, you unlock the ability to create anything you desire. If you want more money, you must begin by thinking thoughts of abundance. If you want to grow taller, you must begin by believing that you can. These changes do not happen through effort or struggle, but through alignment. When your thoughts align with your desires, when your inner world is in harmony with your outer world, the universe cannot help but bring you what you have imagined. The truth is that you are a limitless being. There are no boundaries to what you can achieve, no limits to the height you can reach, and no end to the abundance you can manifest. Your only limitation is the one you place on yourself. If you believe that your body cannot grow, or that wealth is something reserved for others, then that belief will limit you. But if you choose to believe that you are capable of greatness, that you are deserving of all the wealth and growth you desire, you will begin to see your life shift in miraculous ways. It all begins with a change in belief. You must believe that it is possible for you to have everything you desire. The moment you accept this truth, you will begin to notice opportunities, ideas, and inspirations that lead you toward your goals. You will see doors open, paths clear, and the universe respond to your thoughts. This is the nature of creation. You align your mind with your desires and the universe aligns with you. In this moment right now, you can begin the process of transformation. You can begin to shift your thoughts and beliefs, to see yourself as already abundant, already tall, already successful. And as you do, you will begin to see those changes manifest in your physical reality. The power to create your ideal life lies within you. There is nothing you need to do except believe, feel, and act in alignment with your desire. The universe will do the rest. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings shape the world around you. By shifting your mind to match your desires, you align with the limitless abundance and growth that is your birthright. Your financial success and physical growth are not far away. They are already here within you, waiting to be realized. Trust in this power, and you will see your world transform in ways you never thought possible. You must recognize that every moment is an opportunity to align your inner world with the life you desire. There is no moment when you are disconnected from the ability to create your reality. The power to manifest everything you wish for exists in the thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the feelings you cultivate. It is not a distant or abstract concept. This power is present in every breath you take, in every thought that passes through your mind. The truth of your ability to manifest money and physical growth lies in your willingness to embrace this power, to believe that you are deserving of your desires and that you are capable of achieving them. Too often, people look for external solutions to their problems. They believe that they must work harder, hustle longer, or take specific actions in the world in order to achieve their desires. While action is a part of the process, the most important step is aligning your internal state with the outcomes you wish to manifest. You do not need to chase after what you want. You need only to allow it to flow to you. The law of attraction, which is often misunderstood, is simply the principle that like attracts like. Your thoughts and emotions send out a vibration into the universe, and the universe responds by bringing you experiences that match that vibration. Therefore, if you want to manifest money, you must hold thoughts of abundance. If you want to experience growth in your body, you must hold thoughts of strength, vitality, and expansion. Money in its essence is simply energy. It is not something that can be possessed or hoarded. It is a current, a flow that moves freely through the world. And just as energy flows freely in the universe, it can flow freely into your life as well. When you align your thoughts and feelings with that flow of energy, you become magnetic to wealth. This is not a process of striving or forcing things to happen. It is a process of allowing. Allow yourself to imagine the feeling of abundance as if it is already here. Feel the joy and relief of knowing that you are financially free, that money flows easily and effortlessly into your life. The more you embody that feeling, the more your external reality will mirror that state of abundance. This is the nature of creation. It is not a matter of how much effort you put in, but how much alignment you have with your desires. And the same principle applies to your body. You may have told yourself that you are not tall enough, that your body cannot change. But those are simply thoughts. They are beliefs that have been planted in your mind over time, and they are no more real than the thoughts that tell you it is possible for you to grow taller, to change your physical form. Your body is not a fixed, immutable thing. It is a reflection of your thoughts, your beliefs, and the energy you put into it. If you believe that you can grow, that your height is not limited, and that you are capable of change, your body will begin to respond. Just as the mind can manifest wealth, it can also manifest physical growth. Your body will follow the image you hold in your mind. The more you focus on seeing yourself taller, on feeling the sensation of standing at your desired height, the more your body will move toward that reality. You see, the physical world is not separate from the mind. Everything you see around you, every object, every person, every situation, is a reflection of your inner state. Your body is no different. It responds to the thoughts you hold about it. When you focus on the belief that you are growing, that your body is capable of change, You are programming your physical form to align with that belief. It's about forcing your body to change. It is about aligning your thoughts and feelings with the natural flow of growth. When you remove the mental blocks that tell you it is impossible, you open the door for change to occur naturally and effortlessly. The power of thought is the most potent force in the universe. It is the creative force that brings everything into existence. When you understand that your thoughts shape your reality, you realize that you have the ability to manifest anything you desire, whether that is money, physical growth, or anything else. Your desires are not separate from you. They are already part of who you are. All you need to do is align your thoughts and beliefs with the reality you wish to experience. You must also understand that this process takes time, but it does not take effort. It is not about forcing something to happen. It is about allowing it to happen. The more you believe in the possibility of your desires, the more you align with the energy of those desires, and the faster they will begin to materialize. When you stop fighting against what is and start aligning with what can be, you will see how quickly the universe begins to respond. The key is to trust the process and to believe that your desires are already on their way to you. You do not need to chase them or strive for them. You need only to remain aligned with them, to believe in their inevitability. This is the power of the mind. It can shape and mold the world around you. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas that pass through your consciousness. They are the building blocks of your reality. Every thought you think, every belief you hold is creating your life. Therefore, if you want to manifest money, if you want to manifest physical growth, you must change your thoughts to match those desires. First, believe with all your heart that these things are already yours. The moment you believe that something is already true, the universe must bring it into your experience. It is not a matter of waiting for the perfect moment or for circumstances to change. It is a matter of shifting your internal state and knowing that what you desire is already on its way. The universe does not respond to your desperation or your struggle. It responds to your alignment. When you align your thoughts and feelings with abundance, with growth, with the life you desire, the universe will bring that reality into being. You are the creator of your world. You are not a victim of circumstances or a passive participant in your life. You are the one who has the power to change your reality with every thought you think and every belief you hold. When you realize this truth, you will see how easy it is to manifest money, to manifest physical growth, and to manifest anything else you desire. All it takes is a shift in your thinking, a shift in your beliefs, and a willingness to align with your highest vision for your life. Your financial success and physical growth are not dependent on the world outside of you. They are dependent on the world within you. When you change the way you think, when you believe that abundance is yours and that your body can grow, you will see the transformation begin. The world will respond to your new state of being, and everything you desire will flow into your life with ease and grace. Trust in this process, trust in the power of your mind, and know that your desires are already on their way to you. In closing, remember that you are the creator of your reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings are the building blocks of your experience. When you align your mind with the abundance you seek, whether it be financial prosperity or physical growth, the universe must respond. It is not about effort or struggle, but about trust and belief in the infinite possibilities available to you. Embrace the power within you. See yourself as already abundant and growing, and know that what you desire is already on its way. The life you dream of is yours to create. Trust in your power to manifest it.